Yes. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Veterans Minimum. I am your host, Nick Deus at The Lamb Show. Is where you can find me, my guest on the other end. You're on the bandwagon, huh? King Henry season?
Look, man, everyone knows I have a soft spot for the Titans, and since the Falcons are the Falcons and the Vikings lost to Trubisky and pretty much blew their chance to make the playoffs, we're riding with the Titans.
Okay. All right. Let's see, man. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this playoff run. For just the whole NFL, I'm excited for this. And this is where us two are going to shine. This is our bread and butter. And we're here, man. You know, throughout the year, it kind of seemed at times as if maybe the plug is going to get pulled on the NFL. But, Alan, salute to us and to the NFL making it through 17, bro.
Yeah. It was a little trying, especially what was going on with Baltimore. I think that was the biggest concern. And then I remember that New England-Denver game. It got, postponed twice, but nevertheless, it's pulled through. Even though right now, salute to the Cleveland fans. I know it's been an awesome, past weekend, but now you got to be hurting a little bit, seeing what's going on. Hope Kevin Stefanski and the whole coaching staff gets better. And then, of course, Joel Bitonio as well. Talking about three-time Pro Bowler, been there for 7 years. He literally played, I think, in every game one day and won a game for, I think it was 565 days. So,
oh my God! Yeah,
think about that. That's what he was talking about. It's he was talking about playoffs. Not to sound like playoffs.
Yeah.
But he was talking about. Man, I forgot what it was like to win a game.
1-31.
Yeah, and then now he's in the playoffs, but now he just tested positive. It's just it looks like he lost out the opportunity.
Dude, I didn't know that Jarvis Landry. That was the first game he's ever missed in his career. That Week 16 game
Against the Jets.
Yeah,
he's very durable.
Yo. You remember when he was on Hard Knocks and he had that speech?
Talking about Jarvis, the Dolphins were on Hard Knocks?
No, when he was with the Browns.
Oh, was that the first year?
Yeah, and it was the change the culture thing. And
yeah,
man, that dude, yo.
I didn't see that.
Shady was, I'm pretty sure he was this was when he was with the Browns, but man, I've always been a Jarvis Landry guy. I think he's just so, when I think of Jarvis Landry, I think 80 for 1,100 yards. That's just kind of I
would say less yards, but
less yards. Yeah, that you might be right.
He's a possession receiver. I've never been crazy about him as a player, but I do admit he is an excellent blocker. He's someone that is going to give you 100%. He never quits on plays. Jarvis Landry brings it. I compare him kind of to Robert Woods.
Oh my! I swear on everything the show stands for, that was going to be the name I was going to mention.
Right, and because both of them, I would say those two and Deebo Samuel are the most when it comes to doing the end arounds and the inside sweeps. They're just those versatile weapons when it comes to taking carries.
Bro, Jarvis was the best quarterback on the Browns.
Oh, you also got amazed, don't man. Him and Most Sanu. Jarvis Landry, yeah. Even though I think he kind of overrates himself as a receiver, which totally understandable. In the NFL, you're always going to portray yourself to be the best. But I think the rapport he struck up with Baker Mayfield, I think it's you could tell they have a really tight relationship, and I think that's kind of helped elevate them.
For sure, man. It's exciting. It's just for all these teams. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna break down the Wildcard Weekend. Alan, this is the first time ever that there's gonna be 6 games on this weekend. Is that too much?
I think it's. When it comes to playoffs, I like seeing the best of the best. I was not in favor of bringing extra teams. I do think it's exciting that we're getting 3 games on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm someone that I love seeing real excellence be rewarded for the playoffs. I don't like seeing mediocrity. That's the whole thing. The fact that Chicago made it, it still doesn't sit right with me, but I'll give AFC its due. Unbelievable. What they've done this year to AFC. Real resurgence in Europe, because for the last, 3 years, you would say, AFC's kind of been downturn. Think about it. If this was last year, Mason Rudolph be playing in a playoff game, which Pittsburgh, even though amazing defense last year, that offense was putrid. But I'm coming around to it. It's just, I don't know. I'm a little old school. I don't want good things to be touched. That's why I'm still a little conflicted, but I'll admit, the AFC, we got some great matchups.
Well, that's the thing. You beat me to it, that the AFC, they did it right. Mm-hmm. Every team that made the playoffs I think you could say are the 7 best teams from the AFC.
Yes.
Year.
As much as I love Miami, they're clearly flawed.
Right. Especially offensively.
Yeah.
Defensively, they were tremendous. Dude, Xavier and Howard. 10 interceptions, first guy since Cromartie.
Man,
What a resurgence for him, because kind of gotten forgotten a little bit in Miami, and then they also bring in Byron Jones, and
he was the only one that stayed when you think about when they were doing the whole fire sale, and he wanted to leave. I remember after that game against Baltimore last year, he wanted out, but they're like, no.
I'm sure he was one of the corners that me and you were fantasy booking for him to go to the Eagles and Chiefs.
Probably, yeah.
Had, like,
if it wasn't Jalen Ramsey, it was him.
Yeah. Marcus, no, Peters had went.
Because I think once Minka got traded, it's like, man, I see Minka Fitzpatrick go. When's it going to be my time? That Kenyon Drake went. It's like, damn, I got to go. But they really valued him, and he got rewarded.
Yeah, man. So I'm just going to run through the seeding in the AFC and the NFC. So we got Chiefs number 1. They're on the bye week. Remember, only one team has the bye week. Bills 13-3. Steelers 12-4. Titans the 4 seed 11-5. Then you got 3 11-5 playoff teams. Baltimore the 5 seed. Browns the 6 seed. Colts as the 7 seed. Like we said, got it right in the AFC.
Yeah.
Now, on the NFC,
oh boy,
the NFC is very suspect.
It's top heavy.
It's very top heavy. But if you think about it, bro, like,
you have 4 legit contenders.
Yeah, but I think I disagree with you. I think there's 2 legit contenders in the NFC.
First 2 seeds, or you're putting Seattle over New Orleans?
Man, Green Bay and Tampa Bay.
Okay, I got 4, and I include Tampa Bay, Seattle, and New Orleans.
So we got the Packers, the bye week, home field advantage, and the 1 seed. We got the Saints, Seahawks, 12-4, division champs. We got the 7-9 NFC East representative. I'm clapping because 7-9. That's brutal.
Second time Ron Rivera's gone into the playoffs as
7-8-1 with
Carolina.
Yeah. Jeez. And they won the game because they played like Ryan Lindley in the Cardinals.
They did.
Oh, my goodness. Tampa Bay.
Now he's got to play Tom Brady.
Yeah. Tampa Bay and Chase Young already fired off that thing. You heard him? He's like, yo, I want Tom Brady.
He's going to learn. He going
to learn, bro. He going to learn. So Tampa Bay has a 5 seed, 11-5. We got the Rams 10-6. We got the Bears 8-8. And this is why I'm saying very suspect, right? I think you can make a case, Alan, that every single one of these NFC teams are significantly flawed, in my opinion, outside of Green Bay and Tampa Bay. If you look at Chicago,
I don't know about Seattle being significantly flawed. Like, okay, they got some issues, but significantly flawed?
Dude, what's their strength right now?
God, they still got star talent. Like, they still got explosive playmakers. Come on, Lockett, man. I know they're not firing all cylinders right now, but they still have serious threats. And the defense is coming around. And, like, the way they're playing right now, I don't think there's a better linebacker duo than Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright. Like that, I watched the whole Rams Seahawks game. That linebacker group include Jordan Brooks in that as well, the first round pick, who a lot of people are questioning. Their linebackers are getting after right now, and Jamal Adams is playing damn well. So they got things going. See, I know they've been stumbling a little bit, but look, NFC West is the most complete division. Those games are gonna be battles, so I can understand why they haven't been firing all cylinders.
Okay, that's fair. You swung me a little bit.
I just don't think they have significant flaws. I'm not saying they're loaded, but I don't see them, like, I can't, like, with New Orleans, you could clearly see, okay, Breeze can't push the ball downfield. That's a major issue. I don't see something with Seattle where it's like, oh, man, this is something that could really hold them back. Because I think Dunlap's been a huge addition to him.
Yeah, Dunlap, and you're right. You need to factor in that Seattle didn't have Dunlap and Jamal Adams for a healthy chunk of the season defensively, and it's changed it for them. So, with the Saints, right, and we're going to do the whole game by game, but this is just an outlook of the whole playoffs. Like, the Saints, man, we don't even know if Kamara is going to be able to play on Sunday because he tested for COVID. And it was funny that the NFL, if the game was scheduled for them to play on Saturday, he wasn't going to be able to play. So a lot of the sports conspiracy guys are saying how, well, the NFL made the Saints play on Sunday. This way they could have Kamara because chances are they're not going to have Michael Thomas, right? I think Thomas is out.
I know he's been on IR, but I think we'll see, because we're recording this Tuesday night, like the practice report tomorrow. But like he's on short-term IR. Same goes for Traquan Smith as well. So they're
eligible to come back. Yeah. Well, that's going to be big, man. That's going to be big. Thomas Kamara out there. And then Washington, we know their flaws. Look, it's a great story. Alex Smith, I think the Comeback Player of the Year award should be named the Alex Smith Award. Just the name of that trophy. It just should be that. But they have their own flaws. Tampa Bay, they're starting to come around.
They have some COVID concerns though.
They do have some COVID
Shaquille
concerns.
Barrett, Devin White, these are big time.
Yeah. Probably their two best players on defense.
Levante David, and then I would say them. Levante David's.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the best linebacking core 1-2 punch too.
Oh yeah.
You got it. Those two guys are.
They can move. Yeah, but
and then you look at like the Rams, right? No Jared Goff.
Cooper Kupp. Actually, I heard him and Brock are supposed to be back.
Yeah. So like you're not gonna have your quarterback going into that game where you're gonna rematch against Seattle, and then you got the Bears. So. You're 8-8, and that's what I mean like that. Like, look, Trubisky, whatever, congrats. If you want to take a victory lap on that, just remember that if he does well in the playoffs, you're going to sign him to a big contract, and then you're going to have to live with that.
Anytime the name Trubisky comes out, the disdain on your face, just the anger that you speak with, like just the sheer disgust on your face.
You have no idea what I had to listen to for 2 years.
Are Bear fans really annoying? Like I don't know.
I had Tim chewing my ear out for 2 years.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about actual
Pat Mahomes. This fuck. I couldn't. It was too much. It was like, oh my god.
I thought you had like legit Bear fan. Like I don't know too much about Bear fans.
Nah, like Pete, our buddy Pete. He's a Bear fan.
Oh, Pete's the man though. But
he don't even. He's like, he's like, anytime they win, he's shocked. He hates everything about them.
Yeah.
But nah, like I have like there's a couple of Bears fans that I know that troll me, and one of the kids, KB, in the Discord. But besides that, like it's just
you're trolling yourself, man.
It's just too much. It's just too much, dude.
Oh man.